Anyway, so why aren't my notifications working is the question. Some stuff's working, but others isn't. I don't know what the deal is. Back to the tavern crawl. What? Tavern crawl? Oh, this? Guess we go. Speaking of taverns. Half-Measure Tavern. I doubt they have an insect infestation in here, but I have to go check. Again, we're looking for a Vescover swarm. It's supposed to be somewhere in the city. We found a couple of them over in a house, but it really wasn't a nest. Specifically, you're supposed to be finding a nest. That's right, we need to find some alcohol too, or Nenio. Does she have specific alcohol she mentioned? I can't remember. She just said alcohol, I think. There's Greyborg. So, no swarm in here. Definitely not a nest. Nenio needs alcohol. Any will do for experiment. I think we just picked up some. Share blah blah blah. He's gone missing. Some harm may have fallen him. Yeah, well, it's not my problem, is it? Demonic parasites. Find a nest. Okay, so it wasn't in there. Definitely not in here. Show me your wares, Gollum. Sunhammer's jewelry. Item of interest to a craftsman or collector. A merchant would pay well for it. 25,000 for it. Oh, nothing we care about. Why would peasants be in here? Could they really afford anything in there? I don't think so. Okay, we've been in prison, been to both those places. We haven't been in the barracks yet. I don't think we've been in the temple either. Again, looking for bugs. Somehow I don't really think they're gonna be in here either. Worst soldiers ever if it's infested with giant bugs. Well, not giant bugs, but lots of bugs. Yeah, what are you doing here? Apparently not talking to me.
I lead. You follow.
Captain, what are you doing here? The responsibilities of my army. Enlisted screening and training recruits. It's pointed by the chair. Doing captain, what does the staff council do? Stuff. And by yourself. Stuff. Stuff. So much stuff. Serve 5th Crusade, so you say. So, no bugs here either. Okay, go check out the temple, and then if that doesn't work, I think we'll go back to that abandoned building again. Maybe something changed after we killed the other little swarms. I doubt it, but you never know. Arsenal. Anything good? Heard about the world and sometimes open my chest. Are you familiar with this kind of ailment? Nope. What do you think it might be? You're gonna die. Can you give me some advice on how to heal it? Nope. I want you to try to heal me. I'm sorry, but I do not have the right to do that. A healer who makes a blind attempt to heal a patient who is not on the verge of death is an irresponsible fool. We do not seem to be dying, so we will not take any unnecessary risks. Epidresm. You're an Asimar, if I'm not mistaken. That's okay. Altar of Abadar. Yes. Use the help of a cleric. Selling stuff? No? Wow, okay. I'm never going to use that wand. I am never going to use that one either. Burned Ashwood. Cast the Burning Arc spells at 5th level wizard. Gonna get that one. Ring of Pyromania. They don't really have anybody dealing with fire. I mean, Veronica sort of is, but... Killing both melee weapons on the next spell becomes empowered, as though it's not. Don't worry about that. Specialist belt. All compulsion effects. It's a shiny dagger and malady. Okay, go check out the temple here. I doubt they have an insect swarm, but gotta check. They might have one in the corner somewhere. This has been sanctified. It can protect the area around it from corruption of the abyss. I'd be lucky. More books. Broke everything.
Move out.
These people are kind enough to not hide their books in the locked chests.
Head on.
There. No other choice, really. Well, we do have a choice, but our choice is to not break the locks, but what's the fun in that? Okay, so no
You
bugs.
follow.
No bugs. Okay, I'm going to go check out this abandoned building one more time, just in case. And then after that, there's really nowhere to go. So unless the bugs are hiding out in the open, I'm just walking past them because I'm not looking at them.
Onwards.
What's this? I didn't see this before. Another book. What's up? No bugs. No bugs. So maybe it's a we have to wait thing. Okay, because again, we found some swarm, or 3 insect swarms in that house. We killed them. That was it. There's no nest, so to speak. There's nothing in the prison. There's nothing up here. There's nothing down here. Nothing over there. So there's nowhere else to look that I'm aware of, unless it's back in the corner where they put other stuff for other people. Which reminds me, how come the demon doesn't get any cool people to join him, like a dragon or an undead advisor?
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button. That's it. Thanks.
Yep, thanks. Happy Sunday. So, yeah, an imp demon is a lonely road. Apparently it is. Because with the Azada, you got a nice little tree and park back here. The Lich got a little ziggurat to build. Unless that was over here a little bit more. No, that was right there. So, not much for the demon. Speaking of demons, where's Staunton? We were supposed to put his body on display, but I haven't seen it yet, or at least I haven't noticed it. Where would it be? Because Staunton was a worthless traitor. See no Staunton. Oh, maybe that's it there. That's going to be it right there. Staunton, body of Staunton Vane, traitor of the Crusade. See? Crazy little dwarf. Wow, that is a nice little display. Is that 3 pikes? Spears just holding them up there. It's hard to tell with the snow. Yep. Happy little dwarf. Did you rest? You did. Okay, so we can go outside and goof around. I don't know where the the Vescover swarm's supposed to be. Can't find it. Other than it was in that house, but didn't affect the quest at all. Going around outside.
Head on!
Anyway. Okay, so we're waiting for our circle of summoning to be built in Dresden. I don't know how long it will take, but it looks like we got some recruiting to do. Back to Dresden. Make recruiting a little bit easier this way. The shield bearers. Yes, so conscripts, convicts, and champions. We don't want you. We want Hell Knights and clerics. So we need what? Almost 6,000 for finance. Well, not getting that anytime soon. So I guess we'll have to wait. But our army. Gotta clear out these demons. That's right, we have Fireball now too. Ow. Ow. Go again. Kill him, please. So, Rift Drakes. Rift Drakes. Hate them. Poison breath. Warriors have discovered what attracted such a horde of monsters: an oppressive ambulance laboratory belonging to some insane alchemist. The laboratory had been mercilessly plundered, and the jars of elixirs and ingredients bore sinister holes through which the hideous creatures had consumed their contents, like some exquisite nectar. Luckily, some of the alchemist's inventory survived and now belongs to Crusaders. Energy points found 60. Rock. Elementals. Ashen Grotto. Led by an Inatula. Now they move for the day. Okay, Gimpy and friends, where do you want to go? Oh, we want to go down this way. Evade because we're tired. And we'll camp here after we see what's up here in the city. Okay, so, an event. Dwarven property. Part of the fortress wall sustained damage in a demon attack on Dresden. A number of buried golems covered in dwarven ruins were discovered among collapsed stones. Upon hearing this news, a member of a dwarven clan has contacted the commander and claimed that the golems belong to them. What should be done with the golems? Give them to the dwarves. Forge material points. Keep the golems inside the walls. Extract the golems and use them in battle. 3 Earth Elementals are recruited in the commander's headquarters. Can we do that on a regular basis? Yeah. Commander soldiers will dismantle the stonework and extract the golems, and experienced mages will bring them to life, making the dwarves our bestest friends. Bribes for the officers. Development of the art of war. They who do not seek to know their enemy and fail to forge new paths to victory will inevitably fail. Fall. The secret of success lies in officers' steadfast focus on strategy, the ability to learn from past experiences, and the preparation of soldiers for future battles. Sure. He's available. To rest, tired. These religion checks, they fail so often. Who's that actually for? Do this first. Okay, the combat effectiveness of the Crusader army has increased. The military council requests that the Crusade leader attend their meeting and receive an update report later. And just in case, we're going to get the buffs done.
Adayana, Ona, Adayanam, Ona, Adayana, Akarane Sentes.
Got moved around.
Saturday and Sunday, June 18th and 19 are the monthly giveaways for
Game
June.
just crashed.
A $25 Steam gift card will be given away each day. You have to be a follower of the channel and present to win. Check with Gimpy if you have any questions about the giveaway. Thanks for watching.
Yep, thanks for watching. Happy Sunday. Game just crashed. No idea why, but it just crashed. So, just a second. Why would it crash just for no reason? Stuff. Okay, restarting. It's taking a little bit longer than normal because I shut down Steam earlier because of giving issues. So, there we go. Anyway, happy Sunday. Thank you all very much for coming out. Hope you have a good weekend. Ugh. It's in the crash. No. In the game. Took 2 days, 8 hours, 17 minutes. So this should be going into this particular map, right? Autosave. Okay, let's try this again. How about this stuff? This time I'll wait until everybody's got their bus before we move people around. There we go. Okay, so Rocket's supposed to be up here. He's supposed to be there. I think Veronica and are supposed to be swapped. That looks about right. Yeah, Veronica and Nanny on last row, them up close. Oh, wait a minute, that's not right. Smith over there. Better. I think doesn't work for now. Okay.
I will see this through. We march ahead.
That's right, we're not on the horses or our mounts either. Good. Okay, so everybody's in the right spot. Wasn't sure if this was Bob or Lou on the right hand side, but it's Bob. The way it's supposed to be. So, where are we? We are in the underground hideout. Or at least looking for the underground hideout. Go. Gored corpse. Gored. a single dagger in the body of that poor person hanging from the tree.
Got it.
Bodies covered in terrible wounds, it is clear that they were left not by an animal's teeth, but by skillful torturer's hand.
That is quite a discovery.
The deed is done.
Move out.
Okay, into the little hideout. Secluded, whatever it's supposed to be.
Let's prove their logic is lacking.
You did not even see him. They must have been hiding. Why do I?
Kill is for
That's
you.
right. Testing out her new bow that does holy damage, and it's what is it? It's a holy, not that one. Holy speed composite short bow +3. When I lay my hands on you, death will seem a relief. Sure about that?
I have managed.
I feel like a chosen one.
2. Let's do the Cobra.
Head on.
That is quite a discovery.
It's a trap. It's a tarp.
The deed is done.
Defeat is not an option.
Will-O-Wisp. What are you doing here?
Do not hold back.
Rage.
I got this.
Wendu, just step back from that one a little bit.
No match for me.
Problem. You can get a heal out of that? I think so.
I lead. You follow.
What's with all the invisible stuff? Do we have a spell for you?
Together we stand.
All this waiting bores me.
Bores me too. Sorry, looking at the loot.
Defeat is not an option.
Oh, this guy. And Nenio. What do you want to do with these guys? Do the Phantasmal Web? Mind Fog. Oh, Mind Fog. They fail their saving throws. Except for the name gun, of course.
I'll rip you apart!
Veronica. Yeah, shoot him.
Attack! Contemplate on your mistakes.
Lung fog. That affects everybody, right? Odd creatures within 24 burst. Yeah. That's the downside of mind fog.
Strike as one.
Hundreds of your likes have fallen at my hands. Are you sure? Seem to be blown up a lot. You can fall over. He made his saving throw, so more than likely it's not going to do anything to him.
Guess I'm done with spells for tonight.
And all kinds of failing.
Die!
It's doing all kinds of damage. Still got lots of health though. Get him, Bob.
You should have listened to reason.
We shall overcome.
Good shooting.
Attack!
Silly incubi.
I'll prove I am
I'm
the
always
best.
open to ideas.
Go to the fog, at least. Okay, so what else is in?
Onwards!
What's that?
Person's murderers were masters of torture, judging by the wounds. They tortured him for weeks before he died. Poor guy. Righteous Crusaders, right? Good for us. Money. If the wearer of this ring has Smite Evil class ability, this ring grants them one additional use for it per day after resting. Nobody in this group. Okay, so I picked up some magic stuff. The ring, big deal. Cloak resistance 2. Physical flow 2. Strength and dexterity. That'll help her hit and do a little bit more damage. The armor. Chainmail of Camaraderie. Whenever the wearer of this +3 mithril chainmail flanks an enemy, the wearer gets a +2 bonus to damage against flanked creatures. If you have an outflank feature, the damage bonus increased to 4. Burns a critical hit against the wearer of the spell is affected by one spell magic spell. See, the thing with this, so one of the best chess pieces for a mounted character, yeah. Unfortunately, Rocky can't wear it because he's a monk, but Gimpy can, so give it to him. God, that's goofy looking armor. than the armor we just took off of him. Like cloak resistance 2. This is where this cloak resistance 2 lands a killing blow, they gain immunity to mind affecting conditions for 3 rounds. They made it less ugly? Are you sure? Are you sure it's less ugly? What? Well, resist blows on will saving throws. Saving throws against compulsion and disease effects. Padded armor. No, concentration check, that's why she's wearing that. Just a regular breastplate, wow. Trainers, chain shirt. This is medium armor. So she can actually wear this. But she loses her focus thing if she does. Mickey can wear the medium armor. Oh, wait a minute, no, he's supposed to be doing light. Does this affect his stuff? Spellbook? I think it does. No, it doesn't. Okay, so he's good. Cloak. Cloak. No cloak. So Bob needs a cloak. Okay. Oops, it's so bad. Underground hideout. Not a very good hideout, but isn't bismuth so cute? Smaller than the wolves. Hey, it's raining. It's raining and it's not raining blood. How about that? We're in the whirlwind. It's not actually raining blood. Oh no, we're actually not actually in the whirlwind, are we? We're like right on the edge of it. Oh, retired. That's as good a place as any to rest. Rock, it could do that. She's at 14, now she's at 24.
Hey Gimpy, have you hydrated lately? If not, you really should.
Hydrating. Hey, nobody found us. Shocking. Okay, no day. Yes, it is. Edge of Force. Nice little dagger. Temple of Good Hunt. You know what's in there. Fireball. Kill the Dretch. Those guys. Oh, that's not going to affect them. The Boomerang. So, shit. Say 157. Oh, cultists are right there. So, Fireball hit those two groups. No bugs for you. Ow. Scorching ray on these. Bows. More of them. Shoot the Boomerangs next. Oh, that's right. This is their boss. We don't go after him. Because we can't. Wow. The dwarves. Can take a punch but can't throw one. Use here in deaths. Got to smite him. Cavalry, when they move, they do extra damage. Smite. There we go. So, everybody's nice and healthy again. Okay, the forces of the Templars of the Ivory Labyrinth have been destroyed, and now there's no obstacle to sending scouts within the enemy territory. The reports will make the supply line safe from the sudden attacks. Daily income increased 100 finance points and found 3,000 finance points. An odd supplicant. Some strange drunkard is claiming that the commander is obliged, yes, obliged to grant him an audience. Oh, not this guy. We just straight up kill him this time. He was funny the first time, not so much the second and third time. Let's see. Keeping friends. Army still has points left. Too bad. Smite the rocks. Another swing for no damage. Oh, look, damage that time. Ow. Wasn't so bad. So nobody actually... Wow, okay. Nobody even died. Nobody even got injured. Okay, what first appeared to be a stone enclosure used for demonic sacrifices actually turned out to be a desecrated ancient shrine where Sarkorian druids were once offered their prayers many ages past. Soon it will once again become a bastion of peace and spiritual fortitude. Daily income increased, energy points 1. Boss. The Bossu. Eat the fireball. Definitely needs to die. Bacon Rager, welcome to the stream. Happy Sunday. Death orders for you. Smite. You've got what, Smite Order? Or it's no, Smite Chaos, right? It's not quite the same, but it works. There's no real injuries there either. So, going okay so far for the army. Evidently, demons had taken a liking to the place and had been using it as a sacrificial site for quite a long time. A dagger, presumably used for killing innocents, was found plunged into the center of the ritual symbol. So, Edge of Force. Whenever the withered is +2 cold iron dagger, cast a spell with the force descriptor, it deals an additional 2 force damage per dice roll. It goes nicely with magic missiles, but that's about it. Okay, so army. Dag? Gimpy and friends. Oh, shallow grave. Blah blah. The unburied earth gets attacked. You can procure some reagents from here. Sure. Yeah, it's a traveling merchant. First time we've run into him, I think. No, is it? Can't remember. Is it the first time we've run into the merchant this playthrough? I think so. I think it is.
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button. That's it. Thanks.
That's it, and thanks. Happy Sunday. Okay, so beastly sturdiness. Frozen scales, medium armor. +3 scale metal bard and granites wear. Fire resistance 10, partial concealment against ranged attacks. Don't have the money for it. Belt of alacrity. Use it to shoot 20 units of flaming ammunition per day. Flaming ammunition deals an additional 1d6 fire damage on hit. If only demons weren't resistant to fire. Opposing physique. Athletics and intimidate skills increased by 5. Flow. Change it burning for animals. Knee pads. Whenever the bearer of these knee pads lands a killing blow with a natural weapon, they gain a +2 bonus on their next attack roll, and this attack deals damage to all adjacent enemies on a successful hit. So the dogs definitely don't have it. So, killing blows. Bob usually gets killing blows more than everybody else. More than the other two for some reason. Probably because he works alone. So anyway. Knee pads lands a killing blow with a natural weapon. They gain a +2 bonus on their next attack roll, and this attack deals damage to all adjacent enemies. Yes. Okay, so fun stuff. Should we do worry about buffs? If I don't, you know we'll run into somebody.
Here we go again.
Our time has come.
Scout is the bearer of light. Okay. And I forgot to give alcohol to Nenio too. Don't worry about that later. Army's time to move. Which way should we send them? Yeah, let's go up this way. Clean these guys out. Just won't get there today. Trade in Queen's name was a success, so finance points increased, income increased by 10% for 30 days. That's it. Oh, yeah. So, bribe for the officers, faded to spawn Rovagux thing, strengthening diplomatic connections, beta soul share. Can do work on the relic. Do we want to? Bribing the officers. So a small reward would delight the officers and motivate them to suppress any disrespectful and indifferent conversation among the soldiers with greater zeal. Morale increased by 15 to 20. Our morale is already maxed out, isn't it? Yeah. So we don't need to do that one. Okay, Gimpy and friends. Can't teleport yet. Oh yeah, we can. No, we can't. Shit. Failed to sneak past it, whatever. Not having somebody with crappy stealth is not helping us at all. Oh, Nabasu, that guy. Multiple Nabasu. Ow.
No match for me.
Get away. Rocket. There's your horse. Stop the horse. Have yourself. Get him, Bob. It's not getting him, Bob. Okay, Mickey. Back a step away. Play a little song. Get some healing done. Song 1. The first verse. Stupid saving throws.
Focus failure.
So Veronica's out of the fight. God, the rolls. Veronica's not gonna stand up. Gimpy, get on. Go. Ow.
Let's hear you cry!
Menio, step away. Let's drop a haste because we're gonna need it maybe. He's decimating us. Totally decimating us.
Wounds pile on.
So stupid.
I'll rip you apart. Remember my name. Wenduag.
Gimpy. No, sorry, Ronka.
We shall overcome.
Rocket, why aren't you doing anything? Right, bugs. Okay, so, do an extra attack because we can.
Do not hold back.
So close. Not close enough. Bombs on the ground. Mickey. So, second verse. See if this stuns anybody. You deal damage. Saving throw successful. You guys suck.
I'm gonna try this again.
So much for the song. Just destroyed Mickey. Ugh. Just hopped on over and just kicked the crap out of him.
Run them through!
Oh, I forgot to do his rage. Make enter demonic rage. Does not for until the end of combat. When demonic rage against bonus attack rolls. Blah blah blah. Hey, Nenio. Missiles? Not enough. Not good rolls. Well, yeah, crappy rolls. Too many twos. When do? Kill that guy, will you? Come on.
Seems I took a cave slug for a foe.
Awesome. Bad rolls.
They'll beg me to stop!
Get him, Rocket.
Strike is one.
Crap out of Scout.
Out of my way!
Oh, these ambushes are getting old. These ambushes are getting really old.
We'll win this, one way or the other.
Play a song for a little bit of his health. I don't think we're going to need it, but. And just gonna walk around a little bit, heal up, see if we find anything interesting. I doubt it, because it's just a random encounter. See, everybody's healing up.
What's going on here?
Good enough for that. Head back to Dresden. New day. So we're heading up this way. Oh, they got a giant for a general. Fireball? Not quite. No problem. The Crusaders killed the cultists who were gathering an army of wild giants to storm Dresden. Now that Dresden is safe, workers can be transferred from the urgent strengthening of the walls to the other important tasks. Daily income increased, finance points 200. Oh, elementals. Fire that one. Shoot them. Yeah, Earth elementals will be the last ones to die because they have sip points probably. Or not, maybe. No problem. Okay, chasing elementals away to their home planes. Crusaders find a huge crystal filled with magical energy. It appears that it was imbued with the elemental force many years ago and conveyed to Dresden but never arrived. Its guards have perished, and the crystal itself, a powerful vessel of magical essence, has been drawing elemental spirits year after year. Found 80 energy points. So elemental stuff. Regular people down here, don't we? Regular cultists. Let's wait. Blast them with fire, and they'll like that. Arrows. Almost there. Elementals are not evil, so smiting them doesn't help. They're not chaotic either. So, 6 clerics wounded, 6 clerics healed. Fortress was a sanctuary for spell-casting demonologists. The fire that started during the battle spread to the libraries filled with blasphemous knowledge. The glow of this massive fire lights up the dark expanse for miles around. Look. Some magical chant. % bonus to energy, recovery level to speed, gain magic. +5 bonus to power per level. Divine magic. Recovery. Just far enough. Last move of the day. Cultists? What cultists? It looks like the commander of this unit must have taken part in the attack on Canabras. What else would explain the item in his chest looted from the Tower of Estrad Museum the Crusaders found? It's a pick. Unavoidable drill. So +3 keen light pick attacks an enemy with DR. DR is
Your
decreased
leg's
by 1
getting
until the
stiff.
end of combat.
You haven't moved in quite a while. Stretch, damn it, you ignorant meatbag.
No more. Like so. Keep being friends. You're going to rest up here in Dresden. Parasites, night ambush still. What time of day is it? Don't know. Sometimes you just can't save everyone. Captain Odin salutes you and looks over the military council intently. Her intelligence was correct. Cora's host marches on Dresden. In his position, the wisest course of action upon reaching the walls would be to lay siege and wear down our forces with nuisance raids. However, my experience tells me that he will act differently. This is going to be a full-on assault, a decisive display of his power. When the enemy moves in our position, we must meet them with a hail of arrows from the walls, gaining the full advantage of our superior defensive position. Prepare our army for this battle. I propose to pass a reform and increase the presence of ranged troops in our ranks. I believe light-armed slingers, a great number of whom can be trained quickly, will be adequate for our purposes. And once the neat demons get to them, every one of those slingers will be slaughtered. I say we will only recruit experienced seasoned rangers who have traveled far and wide and know how to defend themselves in any situation. Captain Odin is correct to assume that our ranged troops can manage with light armaments. However, the troops themselves must be exemplary quality to complete the task at hand. I suggest we pick the most adept archers we have and have them undergo rigorous training until they become true marksmen. I know where we can get good sentient prey hunters. I've heard there are a lot of wild lands around, where uplanders live even worse and poorer than neithers. They rob others for a living and are called bandits. Let's contact them with a promise of mercy and a generous reward, Master. Hey, Bada, welcome back. Happy Sunday. Rangers. All archers are promoted to Rangers. Rangers are good. Better AC, better hit points, damage is 13 to 20. Rangers are good, and marksmen are pretty good too. They hit harder, just don't have as many hit points in armor class. Marksman. We used a lot of range in the last run. They did pretty well. But marksman hit hard. Let's go marksman. Rachel nods silently. I hope these measures will be enough to repel Cora's onslaught, and if not, those who could take our place will learn from our mistakes and fare better. What a positive outlook it has. Aberdeen. You see Khaled around 50 years old, dressed in a doublet that looks older than its owner. Once it may have been expensive, but now it is worn and patched. A scabbardless sword hangs at his belt, covered in such a thick layer of rust that it looks more like a club. His flesh-swollen face, spongy nose, and the dark circles beneath his eyes suggest that he is a heavy drinker. When he opens his mouth to speak, your suspicion is confirmed by the stench of stale alcohol on his breath. So you're the commander, huh? It's a cozy little place you've got yourself here. All these walls, polished furniture, solid, commendable. Why, I think I'll give you a medal for this. A medal? You're too kind. Don't mention it. I'm a generous soul. But I'm also fair. I dish out medals and I punish as I please. Who am I? Not just your average citizen. The man groans as he straightens up, affecting a proud, noble bearing insofar as his decrepitude allows. You will please be pleased to know that I am Thobardine Quintimus with blah blah blah, rightful heir to the throne of Is and all Socorus. Everyone knows that no king has ever ruled all Socorus, and there is no throne in Is. How would you know? Have you been to Is? Have you seen it with your own eyes? You haven't, and if you haven't, maybe there was one. My pop used to tell me about the throne in the palace. It was gold all over, and it was encrusted with all manner of crusty things, like diamonds and fire ants, rubies and buboes. Couldn't take your eyes off of it, and what kind of throne it was. And it's all mine by right. Improve your claim. I see. Soldiers, throw the imposter out of here. Hey, why? How could you? Some commander you are. Been through that before. Okay. So, we're gonna rest real quick. Then what are we gonna do? Potions.
Come on, Paladin. Let's see how you do against me. I want to see what you're like when you're up against a decent opponent. I want to feel the strength of our hands, to see the fire in your eyes, to see the moment when your rage takes over. It will be a good fight, I promise.
It sounds like you're asking me out on a date.
She might be. We don't know. Okay, I got scouting here. The parasites. Time. Hit the streets, see if it's nighttime. Catch social gambling over in the graveyard. It's nighttime, so there's social gambling away. Celcio doesn't have a problem. That's what he told us before. Liar. Some priest you are. Soldier stares at his cards in the dim light of a candle stub. Deal me 2 more. I'll double down, says Solcio. Coins clink as they land on the barrel. Deal me another one. What? Another one? Are you bluffing, you little shit? Wait until we lay down our cards and you'll see if I'm bluffing. You don't immediately recognize Socio's voice. In battle he is quiet and composed, but now you can hear furious, passionate excitement in his words. Fine, you scumbag. I call. Deal me another as well. Excitement, passion, and tension seem to hang over the improvised table. It feels like lightning is about to strike. Say nothing. Damn it, I'm out. Soldier angrily throws his cards on the barrel. Go on, show us what you've got. Read them and weep. He reveals his cards with a gloating laugh. Nothing but junk. I knew it. You holier than thou types can't bluff. I was, and you fell for it. With this, Socio slams a card on each of the soldier
Saturday
soldiers,
and Sunday,
like
June
epaulets,
18th and 19th are the monthly giveaways for June.
and places the rest
A
of cards
$25 Steam gift card will be given away each day.
on top of his opponent's
You
head.
have to be a follower of the channel and present to win. Check with Gimpy if you have any questions about the giveaway. Thanks for watching.
Yep, thanks for watching, and next weekend is the giveaway, so got any questions, feel free to ask. Now you've done it, the soldier grabs Socio by the collar, and the cleric immediately raises his fist as if he's expected it. At this point, one of the other players spots you in the shadows. Hey, there's someone over there. We've been caught. The jig's up. Let's bail. The candle stub is stuffed out. The cards are scattered into the mud. After a moment, only the embarrassed Socio remains. What are you doing here? His voice no longer holds excitement. We did nothing wrong. Well, temper's flared a bit, but that usually doesn't happen, I swear it. I was worried that you'd gotten yourself into trouble. I think this is an appropriate place for a cleric to be spending his time. Fine, let's forget about anything happened. My lips are sealed. No. Where? It was the soldiers resting between battles. Where I can monitor how they're coping with everything they've seen and done. Yes, I think it's a very appropriate place for a cleric. Now, you'd never lied to me, so I think you must be lying to yourself. You didn't come here to minister to the soldiers. Why else would I come here, then? To win a copper or two? You provoked that soldier. You were practically begging for a fight. I was? No, you misunderstood. That was... He searches for the right words to explain himself, but grows dejected and lowers his gaze. You're right. Shame on me. I provoked the fight. I behaved unacceptably. Forgive me, Shellen. Don't be foolish. You're immortal just like the rest of us. Not some all-powerful deity of mercy. You need time to relax like the rest of us. Please be honest with yourself. Glad you realize that perhaps you should also confess it to your goddess. Yes, thank you for opening my eyes to my unworthy behavior. I will go and pray for Shellen's forgiveness. Good night. Yeah, he's not done. So I actually haven't been in here in a while. I don't think there's anything. Why are people hanging out in the graveyard in the middle of the night?
Head on!
That doesn't make sense. Bugs. Should we go back in the house, see if the bugs are back? Again, we're still looking for the demonic parasites. So it's funny how it can hear chittering and stuff. So I think it's supposed to be bugs. It does not look like that should be the nest.
I lead, you follow. I mean, that definitely looks like that should be a nest. It looks like eggs and cobwebs type stuff. But there's no... Wait. Oh, queen. Didn't even notice her before. Best of her queen. The engorged body of the young queen of the swarm pulses using corrosive slime. In her buzzing, you hear the barely distinguishable echoes of a now familiar swarm song. Her voice is not yet strong enough to harm you, but it is patently clear that if the creature is permitted to grow and her children to multiply, then soon an anthem of abyssal insects will be humming in the skies above Dresden. A couple of seconds,
For a couple of seconds, you stare at the young monster, unable to take your eyes off her. Disgusting, but also beautiful in its own way. Hostile, but weirdly close to you. Nauseating, yet mouth-watering? Question mark? What a strange thought. Examine the queen. This creature is very young, and for now, utterly defenseless. Her weak chittering causes not madness, but only vague unease. Eggs in the clutch can be counted on 2 hands, and the translucent chitin covering her body is also delicate. It's so delicate that it could be crushed under your boot. But who knows how quickly she will grow, and how much time she will need to repeat in Dresden the nightmare that befell you during the attack. You can't help but admire her grotesque beauty. Those faceted eyes, the razor-sharp mandibles, the pungent, acrid slime. The Moshtu, the mother of monsters, must count her among her favorite children. Kill the queen. Chitin breaks with a crunching sound. The quiet buzz turns into a rasping croak. Under your blows, the flesh of the young queen turns to acidic mush. Now the swarm really has come to an end. Whatever may lie ahead, you are certain that you will never hear its sanity-stealing chittering in the skies above Dresden. You feel the rotten stump of a tooth in your mouth recover and become whole. What? You feel the rotten stump? Your chapped lips suddenly become soft and smooth, and with this growing terror, you realize that your breath has taken on nauseatingly pleasant aroma of flowers. The Moshtu is extremely displeased with you. I'm sorry, the Moshtu, but that's the way it's got to be. I think is Gimpy calls the Moshtu, right? Yes, he does. So the Moshtu not too happy that we killed the bugs, but done. So I think if you let it go, you can go down the swarm path. I think that's the whole point of that one. But we don't want to. We definitely don't want to. Okay, so back outside we go. And we got an army coming in. A level 7 army even. So all our archers now are marksmen. Oh wow, they actually cut down the number though. Ugh. We were like 300 plus archers, now we're down to 85. I'm sure it's all related to the damage they do. Well, that sucks. How much money do we have? Oh look, we have enough money to recruit these guys. And those guys. And spearmen. No, we don't really need spearmen. Oh, can't recruit them into this army because it's too full. Okay, and they go out there and join up with the main army. way. Okay, 89 Hell Knights and 110 Clerics.
Aren't your legs getting stiff? You haven't moved in quite a while.
I'm good.
Stretch, damn it, you ignorant meatbag.
Okay, Gimpy and friends. Let's go this way. Well, that's probably easier to go that way. Go to the temple first. Temple of the Good Hunt. Look, they're tired. So camp. Closer to level. Oh, we're almost to level 10. Okay. Here we go. And pop up before we go in. Why does it keep moving everybody around?
Let's move.
Adayana, Ona, Adayana, Aparane Sentes.
Okay, you're supposed to be there. You're supposed to be there. I think that's the correct way. Still not right. Okay. Stuff.
Move out.
Yeah, I'm just looking for possible loot that might be okay. I don't think there is anything lying around on this map, but just in case. Okay, in we go. So again, this is the Temple of the Good Hunt.
I lead. You follow.
Spoiler alert, this is an important place if you're playing Lich. The Lich
Pay
mythic.
attention.
The deed is done.
I'm begging you, don't go in there. But we want to. Yato. The young cleric lets out a loud scream and addresses you in a quavering voice. I beg you, don't touch that door. I discovered a concealed door in the temple. Where does it lead? His face goes gray and he falters and stutters over his words. What door? Ah, the door. It leads into the cellar. There's nothing interesting behind that door. Sweat breaks out on the cleric's face, or forehead, as he looks at you with pleading eyes. Intimidate him. You're a terrible liar. Speak the truth before I lose my temper. Gatto looks to be on the verge of tears. It's all Zanedra. She's a witch. She came here one night, threatened to torture me, and demanded that I let her go into the crypt. She said that her friends would be coming here sometimes, and then she placed a curse on me. If I allow anyone other than initiated servants of Baphomet into the crypt without my permission, a brood of rats will appear in my stomach and they will gnaw me from the inside out. But I want to live. I am no warrior. I'm a humble shepherd, and I never said a word to anyone. They go in there and do things. They whisper. I'm afraid to go in. And you can't go in. There's no one in there now anyway. Zenedra hasn't been here for many days, and Erastil the Willing, she won't come again, cursed witch. The little priest has struck up a friendship with our enemies. He betrayed us, hid them in his own temple, and now he's been caught. What should we do with this foolish little bird caught in a snare, master? I know so many wonderful ways of inflicting pain. I scarcely know where to begin. The hunter's gaze grows hungry and predatory, like a wildcat that has spotted a defenseless dove. Pure animal terror is written on Kiato's face. The commander won't let your claws on me, evil fiend. He is just and will hand me over to be tried as the law commands. Step aside, boy. Everything of value in this temple belongs to me. Have you heard of my new powers? He shudders and looks at you warily. I have heard rumors of a dark power that overwhelms you and destroys demons, and that your powers are drawn from the same well as the powers of our enemies. These rumors frighten me, Commander. The esteemed Rathimus used to say that in resisting darkness and taking a stand against it, we steep our hands in blood, and dark stains are left on our clothes and our hearts, and that no one has yet found any other way of fighting evil. He said you must ensure not to besmirch your soul past the point where you yourself become evil. Remember that others are watching you. Fewer and fewer people are coming to the temples of our divine guardians, and more are turning to darker, more easily accessible powers, just like you. Oh, your burden is great, Commander, and you are carrying great sins for us all. Not everyone would have accepted such a task. Step aside, boy. Everything of value in this temple belongs to me, because, you know what? I'm evil. Young man looks at you in horror. His voice trembles, but his words are boldly spoken. I won't allow it. This is a holy place. As long as I am the prior here, I will not allow it to be plundered. So wants to kill him. Bismuth does. Bob. No charge for Bob.
Mind over muscle.
This is just an experiment, Nenio. It'll be fine. We're just trying to see how tough he is. Not very tough. Anyway. It's a crypt key.
I was successful in my search.
Okay,
I
Veronica.
stand ready.
Can't see that trap because the walls are in the way. There we go.
I have managed.
What a peaceful temple with the need to trap stuff.
The deed is done.
And lock it as well. Ultimate Predator. Give that to probably one of the wolves.
No one stands in my way.
The deed is done.
System 367. Finian Dismar. Oh, that's the sword. Or, sorry, the talking weapon. Okay, date stuff. Additional note, the specimen makes unwanted noises resembling weeping. No reaction to threats. Okay, so that's good to work. +2 insight bonus on attack and damage rolls made with natural weapons against animals, magical beasts, and monstrous humanoids. It's fine for now. That's the key. That we didn't really need, but good.
That is quite a discovery.
I have managed.
I was successful in my search.
So many traps in a temple that is occupied. Elven notes. Give that a shot.
The deed is done.
Incredible dexterity. Four. So incredible dexterity. No, we don't really have a dexterity person, do we? Oh, I guess Mickey is technically. No. So we can give a new belt to Mickey. Give the old one to Nenio. Give her a little bit more health because she gets squished a lot. Okay, downstairs we go. Bloody remains of a person lie out in plain view. There are marks on the bones left by gnawing teeth, some of them human. Only some. Profane depiction of a bull's head drawn in blood. Glory to Baphomet, Lord of Ivory Labyrinth, unbridled consort of Moshtu, father of the Horned Brood. Connive, maul, rut, and build labyrinths of lies in his honor. This is the will of his chosen priestess, Sinedra. Diary. Oh, this is the, yeah. It's a long story. It's not a good story. It's kind of ick. Anyway. An antler of monstrous proportions is set in steel. The beast to which it belonged must have been as large as this house.
Move out.
Okay, burial rites fulfill several functions. They mitigate the psychological strain of parting with the deceased. They neutralize a source of disease causing miasmas, and they suppress the spread of cannibalistic and necrophilic acts in society at large. There are many ways of disposing of a corpse: burning, distillation in harsh chemicals, ingestion by all members of the community, but by far the most popular method is burial. A grave protects the corpse against carrion eaters, serves as a place of remembrance, proclaims the merits of the deceased, and of special importance when all safety measures are taken. Grave burial prevents the deceased from coming back and visiting their still living relatives. The commander examines the stone sarcophagus resting in the crypt of the Temple of Erastil. It was used as a feasting table for demons until very recently. Bones are scattered across the stone top of the sarcophagus. Some are easily identifiable as human finger bones. A human eyeball floats unappetizingly in a clay bowl, and next to it lies a half-gnawed ribcage. The commander decides to examine the symbols of the sarcophagus. Religion skull sucks. Get Gimpy recognizes some of the symbols used by the Kelid priest. According to the symbol, in the sarcophagus lies a priestess of Erastil, Delamere the Blessed. On the lid of the sarcophagus, the symbols form a circle. The commander notices that the seemingly solid slab is actually composed of several pieces in this spot. The hairline joints between the fragments are almost impossible to see. In Sarkoris, there existed a funeral tradition in which the priest would place magic seals such as this on tombs. The symbols of the seal are threatening. I guard the eternal sleep of Delamere. Cursed be those who dare to destroy me. The commander thinks to say a prayer to Erastil, says that the spells on the seal can probably be broken. It says the seals are probably be pried off with a knife and disassembled. Still Arcana. Successful. After several attempts, Gimpy manages to break through the spells placed on the sarcophagus. The symbols on the stone seal begin to glow. With a click, this seal crumbles and put into pieces, and the lid of the sarcophagus slides open. Inside the sarcophagus lie the remains of a female archer. The bones are held together by leather armor covered in the same symbols as those on the sarcophagus. The skeleton's hands are clutching an impressive bow made from an antler. Surprisingly, there is no unpleasant smell from the remains. The commander, lich stuff, takes the relics from the sarcophagus, decides to have the remains of relics removed to Dresden, reverently touches the relics and closes the lid. No, we're taking them. Suddenly, the commander feels a rush of fresh air out of place in the cellar. It carries the scent of rain, the sound of dense forest, the mighty roar of a mountain river. The commander's body is overflowing with power, and the bow seems to yearn to be in his hands, now suffused with an overabundance of strength. The strange sensation passes, leaving behind a pleasant freshness. So, armor and bow. So, Delamere's armor. Cast spells from the plant's domain as if they were 2 caster levels higher. We don't have any spells in the plant domain. We don't have anybody doing that stuff. This is a longbow. This makes fortitude saving throw or become entangled for 1 round. She's using short bows. Plus 2. I think he can't use longbows, can he? Oh, he can. Well, then. He just doesn't do good with longbows because, you know, he's weak. Definitely have to keep down the armor class. Okay, that's fine. So, once again, if you do the Lich Mythic Path, this is an important spot. Everybody else, you get free stuff.
Head on!
No, how come everybody's off their mounts?
I'm losing my temper.
Boss fight.
Tubby, did you hear that? There is a boss fight starting. I heard the squirrel is looking for you.
So, big army coming in. From Rex.
Hello Gimpy, it is time to take a break. Go check on the dogs.
Okay, so, time in.
Your next break is in 2 hours.
Okay, so I'm going to get up, stretch my legs, get some water, that kind of thing. If you've been watching the stream for any length of time, I suggest you do the same. I'll be back shortly. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the dog video.